My name is Kayla Askey, the Salutatorian of the Wallenpaupack class of 2014. Mother wants me to complete my education, but personally, I don't see it as important these days. I mean, think about it. When the Dark Lord takes over, is he going to care how many owls or newts anyone's got? Of course he isn't. Well said, Draco Malfoy. But really, in today's world, what does our education mean? We've spent the last 13 years of our lives laboring up until this point when we suddenly graduate and have to adapt to the real world. Has our schooling even been important? Has it given us the tools we need out there? Peers, friends, classmates, today is a day that we have been waiting for. We've been counting down the days left until this day since the beginning of high school, if not before. And now it's here. What do we do now? We move forward. Even if theoretical physicists disagree, time for us can only go forward. After this ceremony, we'll leave this building forever and move on with our lives. Some of us will go on to secondary education, and some of us will immediately enter the workforce. But I think that we will all be successful in our own ways. Success, as defined by dictionary.com, is the attainment of wealth, position, honors, or the like. But I think the dictionary is wrong. You don't have to make a lot of money or be extremely powerful to be successful. Throughout their lives, all people must find their own personal definition of success. It could mean the accumulation of wealth or power, or it could simply mean the happiness that comes with individual endeavors. I have faith in you all. I believe that each and every member of the Wallenpaupack area high school graduating class of 2014 has the ability and talent to succeed in their own way. Nevertheless, I believe that success cannot come without an education. A high school education is the stepping stone that leads to all other things in life. It is one of the most important things in our lives and in our society. Schooling forms the basis of life that we begin outside of high school. Everything we will carry with us into the real world has come about through 13 long years. But we are not alone. Many have gone before us and constructed a societal foundation that our generation can further build upon. When we leave this school, we will not be unaccompanied. We will be standing on the shoulders of giants, to quote Isaac Newton. Generation upon generation has come before us, but we will add our own touch to society and carry it forward into the future. So I say, continue learning for the rest of your life, because education never truly ends. Some advice: keep the flame of curiosity and wonderment alive. That is the well from which we scientists draw our nourishment and energy. Through Michio Kaku's words, we hear that for the rest of our lives, we are lifelong learners. No matter how boring things may seem, we have to stay curious, or else we will not have the power or drive to bring our world forth, reaching into the great unknown. For those of you who are pessimists like Draco Malfoy and believe that the Dark Lord of political corruption, economic turmoil, and climate change is approaching, education will be our weapon. To make the world a better place, we must stay informed. Learning from the Greeks, we discover that simply accepting tradition is a downfall. We must push farther. Plato once said, "We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when a man is afraid of the light." accept the light, keep learning. We have to recognize that this moment, right now, is a turning point in our lives. Today, we transition from children to adults who can stand on our own. Look to your left, look to your right. We've all seen each other grow up from young children to responsible adults. This moment is a big change in our lives. We go from the comforting environment that we've been in almost our entire lives to a perplexing world. Appreciate this moment because we will only have one high school graduation. Graduation is an intimidating word that means a lot of things. But there is certainly one thing that it does not mean. Graduation does not mean the conclusion of knowledge acquisition. Although this is a turning point, it is not the end. Graduation may signal an end to formal education for some of you, but it cannot mean that you will never learn again. As Joe Carlozo says, never stop learning. If you learn one new thing every day, you will overcome 99% of your competition. The end of learning would mean the end of mankind. And whether you're hoping that I stop talking soon so you can just get out of here, or whether you're holding on to each and every moment, our world is changing. It's time to take the next step. Time to keep calm and carry on. Our family and friends are proud of all of us. It is a huge accomplishment to be sitting here tonight after completing 13 years of education. To be cliche and quote Dr. Seuss, you have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know. And you are the guy who'll decide where to go. So go, continue with your life. But I have one last wish. Be happy, have fun, love life, and keep learning. Thank you.